For one, I'm gonna break this video. It's gonna be a CRT, a critical race theory video. I am going to blow everything about the black culture out the freaking water. One, black people are the most racist out of every person in America. Out of every culture in America, black American culture is the most racist. We hate ourselves. We shoot each other in astronomical rates. I mean, come on, gang violence. You're telling me that we ain't gonna do nothing. We hate each other. If we even look like we're doing better than each other, we'll basically rob and kill each other. Asian people hire other black people to shoot each other. To shoot other black people. We are relegated to bitter black women and pre-hypertension, pre-diabetes white women. That is who we are relegated to. The only reason there's two reasons why white women will date or deal with a black man. One, because they know that we'll basically bang. Many of us will bang anything. Actually, maybe three reasons. Two, our options are limited, and we basically have no other choice. Three, we're being fetishized. We're being fetishized. No other race will deal with us. Maybe the Latinas, because they, depending, maybe the Latinas, but for most part, we're either A, their last resort, or B, we're being fetishized. That's the reality of the world. That's the reality of the world. That's the reality. We're either A, fetishized, or B, last resort. We're either A, fetishized, or B, your last resort. We don't get the genuine feel. We're not going to get genuine feelings. We're not going to get genuine nothing. Especially if you're educated. Especially if you're true to yourself. That's pretty much the reality. That's why I'm in my circle, my own corner, waiting to die. Waiting to die. Waiting and praying for a merciful death. I'm waiting and praying for a merciful death. The reason why I'm so angry is the subject hits home to me. You claim that this is a melting pot. These people claim that this is a melting pot. My life never mattered. From birth, from conception to now, my life has never mattered. Not even to my own culture. I would rather die a single man with no child than to live a life in a relationship. Because I'm somebody else's last choice, or I'm fetishized. Every day I wake up as a black man, as a black American man. Yeah, it doesn't matter that some of my family came from Jamaica and Cuba. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that I was born here. It's the fact that I was born here. I will gladly pay a bachelor tax. I will happily pay a bachelor tax. In fact, I'll probably get taxed less than most people. I will most happily play a bachelor tax because there's nothing for me. I will pay a bachelor tax because there's nothing for me. You tell me as a black man what I have. Yeah, the only thing I got is a passport, and that's not even a guarantee for anything except for business. It's nothing. It's not a guarantee for anything except for business. Except for commerce. That's all this passport is for. It's for commerce. That's the reality of the world. That's the reality. That's my understanding of the world. That I'm going to live my life waiting to die. Look at the black neighborhood in America. Look at any black neighborhood. You see a majority of them are women. Majority of the people are women. And literally the men are literally being turned out. Literally being turned out in jails, outside of jail. That doesn't freaking matter. Like I said, it's a painful reality that I have had to live with for all my 33, almost 34 freaking years of life. So when you get a person trying to freaking say some crap, saying, "Oh, black people aren't," no, we're the most racist of the freaking in the entire world. Black Americans are the most racist in the entire world. This is to the point where I will never call myself an African American. Never in my life. Because you know what? The black people, the Africans hate us. The Africans hate us. Think about it. The Africans hate us. I'm not going to lower my standards. I'm not going to drop my standards to be miserable. I will live with my high standards. I will live with my standards rather than live a life of a freaking misery. I would rather live with my standards alone. Maybe, just maybe, somebody will give me a merciful death. But I'm going to live my life the best way as I can. I will live my life the best way I can, and I will continuously pray for a merciful death. I will continuously pray for a merciful death. I don't expect it, but I will pray for it. Once I'm done with the National Guard, maybe just so happen. Let me break this to you. The most merciful death I am to expect is a heart attack or a stroke. That's the most merciful death I expect. A waking heart attack or a stroke. That's the most merciful death that I can expect. That's the reality. That's my reality. That's my reality. I've accepted it. I've embraced it. Does it suck? Yes. Welcome to the world of reality. Until that changes, there's no chance in heck that I'm gonna make it out on, that I'm gonna find. Look, the only way I can find happiness by myself. It's difficult. It's very difficult. Because because as a black man, you have so many things working against you. You have so many things working against you. And it is nothing attached to the government. It's basically attached to your own culture. You have your own culture working against you. You know, when it comes to happiness. You have other cultures working against you when it comes to your happiness. You have BLM. You have the freaking alphabet soup community working against you when it comes to your own happiness as a black person, as a black man. Why do you think I've been single for so long? Why do you think that when my previous relationships, I've learned a lot? This is just one of them. This is just one of them. This is Red Pill in the Wind signing off.